Hi, I'm Catherine Hall. I'm director of the GeroFit program. I'm joining Ryan today for a 30-minute strength training class. If you've joined us for class before and want to skip ahead, go ahead and take your finger and drag across the screen to join us for the exercise. Let's go.
Nearly all older adults can safely meet the national recommendations of engaging in low to moderate intensity physical activity. Do not exercise if you have any symptoms that have not been evaluated by your healthcare provider, such as pain in your chest, abdomen, or joints, unusual swelling, difficulty catching your breath, dizziness, or fluttering in your chest. If you experience any of these symptoms, stop and reevaluate before continuing. If you have any further questions, discuss your exercise plan with your healthcare provider.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan. I'm from the GeroFit program at the Madison Veterans Hospital in Wisconsin. Welcome. We're gonna get started today with a workout that's gonna get upper body, lower body, and core. For your equipment today, you're gonna need a couple resistance bands, different resistances if able, and then also a pair of dumbbells, maybe some soup cans or a water jug instead if you do not have dumbbells. I want you using your rating of perceived exertion today. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the easiest thing you've done and 10 being the hardest thing you've ever done, I want you staying somewhere in that moderate, that 4 to 6 range. Make sure you're monitoring your symptoms though. If you have any dizziness, lightheadedness, or anything else that's making you feel uncomfortable, make sure that comes first. That's priority. We're gonna get started with a warm up here, so make sure you have shoes on, a nice open space, no tripping hazards, and let's go. Arms are gonna be across your chest as you're taking a step from the left to the right, or maybe you're just swinging your arms across your chest as a modification. But I want you moving your arms and moving your legs. Such an important thing of a warm up is getting your body warm. Getting the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, all your tissues are getting movement here, which is going to reduce your risk for injury. So make sure we're adequately warming up so that when we get into the workout itself, we have a less risk of injury. So go ahead and bring those arms up overhead as you're bringing that side to side still. Again, it's just starting to feel like you're getting a little bit warmer with every movement that we do here. Whew. We got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I want you just to rotate gently from side to side. Get your spine warmed up here. Just allowing one foot on the ground to pivot, but both feet are remaining in contact with the ground. Very nice. Give another 10 seconds or so. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I want you to pretend like you have a basketball in your hands. Take that basketball to the downside of one, come up and over like you're making a big rainbow to the downside of the other, right? Up and around. Imaginary basketball is making that rainbow from one side to the other. Make sure you're squatting down to get to that low position. You're not bending at your back. So get your hips, drop them back, lift up, drop them back. The depth that you go down right now is totally up to you. We're still in that warm-up phase, so don't feel like you have to be too aggressive here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Next thing I want you to do is go ahead and grab a chair. I want you standing behind that chair. You can use your fingertips for support. And we're just gonna flick your heels up towards your butt. Okay, we're doing some butt flicks here, stretching out your quads, starting to activate your hamstrings and your glutes. When you're comfortable, just slowly try to increase your speed here. Looking good. We got 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17. If you're comfortable driving your arms along with it, let's do it. We got 12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head to a wall that's nearby if you have one. I want you to put your hands at about your chest height on the wall. You're gonna bring your feet back a bit, and we're just gonna focus on doing some rotations, looking behind you. Bring your hand back, rotation behind you, bring your hand back, okay? The whole goal here is to get some rotation in your shoulder, also in your head and your neck. So you're striving to look behind you every time you rotate. Very good. Let's do about 2 or 3 more per side here. Good rotation. And then your hands are in front of your chest here. 1 more per side. And nice. Come back up. We're gonna do a little, what I call the penguin walk, all right? So you're gonna take your chair, stand behind your chair. We're just gonna be raising a leg from side to side. Show you that profile. Again, hands are on a chair if you need it. Try to keep your chest and your shoulders relatively upright here. Your toes are pointed forward still. And just going from side to side. Getting those muscles on the outer part of your hip engaged here. Very nice. Let's go for 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, guys. Next one we're gonna do is under the fence. Okay, so get that chair out of the way. I want you to pretend like you have a barbed wire fence alongside you here. You gotta get underneath that fence and then up onto your toes. Underneath that fence, reach up, come onto your toes. So everybody's fence height might be a little bit different, right? So go with whatever is a good challenge for you to get under that fence and then up on the toes. Hopefully you're starting to feel warmed up. Again, starting to look like a glazed donut, getting a little moisture on the skin. Shouldn't start talking about donuts though. It's gonna make me hungry for the wrong things. Whew. Very nice, guys. Underneath and up, we got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and bring those arms across your chest some more. I'm warmed up. I don't know if you guys are. Stay moving as I'm explaining these first exercises of block number 1, okay? So block number 1 is gonna start off with some bicep curls, but it's gonna have some bottom half, top half, and full curls. So I want you to take your long band, put it underneath one or both feet. If you've got it under both feet, you're gonna make this more challenging. Wrap it around your hands. Here's what we got. We're gonna do 20 seconds with bottom half curls. So you're only gonna come up halfway into your curl and back down. Then we're gonna do 20 seconds top half curl, and then we'll do 20 seconds full curl, okay? So everybody get ready with me. Bottom half only, palms facing forward to start, shoulders are backing down. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bottom half only. Keep those wrists in neutral. You're only bringing your hands up to about that halfway point. We've got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into top half. Right to it, guys. Come all the way up and then halfway down. All the way up, halfway down. Whew. Let's go. I want you to pay attention to how this feels on your arms. Does this feel like a good challenge? Does it feel too easy? Because remember, what doesn't challenge you is not gonna change you. So if it feels too easy, we've gotta ramp this up for the next round. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've got full curls, let's go. Toughest one, all the way up, all the way down. 20 seconds of them. 19, 18, 17. Come on, guys, good reps. Every time, keep that upper arm along your side. We got 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and done. So again, by the end, it should feel very fatiguing in those arms. Okay, if it doesn't, let's go up in your color for your band next time, or maybe you wrap that band one more time around the hands or spread those feet out further. Next round we go through them. All right, next exercise we've got is a chair, okay? We're gonna be using a chair and we're gonna be doing some seated ab crunches. This looks like this. I want you sitting up tall towards the edge of your seat. Your hands are gonna be grabbing the sides of your chair and you're gonna just lean back slightly with your upper body. You do not wanna use your backrest here, okay? Not using your backrest is going to make sure that your core is keeping you upright. From here, we're gonna bring one leg up, other leg up. Now notice I'm bringing my shoulders towards my knee as I do this. So I'm gonna lean back, bring my chest forward, lean back, chest forward, lean back, chest forward. Are you guys ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, clock is on. We got 30 seconds here. Whew, 30 seconds. If you need an option here, guys, bring both knees up and down. That's a mod up. That's a modification in the harder direction here. Both legs at the same time. Otherwise, keep at it, single, single. Single, single. Try to get that chest towards the knee, knee towards the chest, like they're trying to meet in the middle. Whew, feel that burn. The more you lean back here, the harder you make it. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, you guys, third one is going to be a back lunge to a knee drive. Now I wanna emphasize your back lunge should be what you are comfortable doing here. It should not be going down super deep if you've got knee pain or other issues that prevent you from going low here. So what I want you to focus on doing is taking one leg, bring a big step back, drop that knee down, and then drive the knee forward. Knee down, drive the knee forward. Notice, I've got my hand on a chair next to me for some support. Also, notice you can go down just a little bit or you can go down all the way. That's what's up to you. We're going on this side. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Keep that chest up. Your eyes are still looking at the wall in front of you or something that's about eye level. You don't want to be down here. Keep your chest up. Remember, your body follows your eyes. Wherever your eyes are at, your body is going to follow. You look down on the floor, your shoulders and your chest are gonna follow. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake that leg out. Same thing, but on the other side. So now the other side's gonna be taking that step back into the knee drive. Step back, knee drive. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whew. Good. Quality reps. We always talk about quality over quantity. I don't care if you're going super slow here. In fact, with strength exercises, that's a good thing. The slower you go, the more time under tension. That is how muscles grow. That's how muscles respond. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it, guys. Nice work. Nice work. Stay moving. That was first time through block number 1. We're gonna go through those same 3 exercises one more time. Now, this is a great chance for you to increase your weight or the resistance or the challenge that you're doing here, okay? So let's grab our band. Let's get set for our bicep curls. Remember, we got our bottom half, top half, and full. I'm gonna put both feet on the band this time, and I'm actually gonna wrap it around one more time around my hands, okay? Get set, bottom half, palms forward, chest back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whew. Again, for those first few reps, make adjustments as you need to. If it feels easy, we gotta wrap it around again. Should feel like a good challenge. Come on, you got 10 more seconds in this bottom half. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top half, let's go. Whew. Don't try to bend those wrists up. Keep those wrists in neutral. You guys are looking great. Whew. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full, guys. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. We're going. Whew. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect, guys. Those look gorgeous. Next one. We've got back to our seated abdominal crunch using our chair here. So have a seat in your chair towards the edge. Sit up tall. Good posture is key. Put your hands on the chair slightly behind you. Lean it on back, and you are lifting, driving one knee up. Your chest is going towards at the same time. Remember, if you want to modify this up, you can bring both knees in at the same time. We're moving, guys. Woo, we got 30 solid seconds here. Let's go. The more you lean back, the harder you make it. So lean back more if your core can take it today. If you've been doing GeroFit for a while, you can probably start to slowly increase your challenge. Remember, if you've been using the same weight, doing the same exact thing for months on end, you're gonna maintain where you're at, but you're not gonna gain. You're not gonna gain muscle. And if you're okay with that, if you're okay with maintaining, that's perfectly fine. It totally depends on where you are at. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. Last one is our back lunges, guys. Back lunges. Chair next to you for some support as you need it. Hand on the chair. Back lunge, knee drive. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and start our first side. Whew. You'll notice the second time through a block, it's a little bit quicker. Not a lot of transition time. You've done the exercises already. You know what they look like. You know what they feel like. So you can kind of run right into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it. Quick switch though. Shake it, quick switch. 3, 2, 1. Other leg, let's go. Other leg is going back and driving forward. Where is the biggest bang for your buck? It's in the legs, guys. Biggest muscle groups are in your legs. Big quads, big glutes. Those are powerhouse muscles. Powerhouse muscles are gonna allow your metabolism to increase. It's also gonna improve your function quite a bit. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Whew. Think about all the things you do in your day-to-day life that require good leg strength, right? Sit to stands, getting in and out of a vehicle, going up a flight of stairs. All these things we do daily. We need good strength here. Whew. Next set that we're doing, we're going to another block. So now's a great time. Grab some water if you need it. Listen up, here are some new exercises. The first exercise we're doing is gonna be on the wall. We're gonna be doing some wall push-ups, okay? If you've graduated from wall push-ups and you wanna do these on a countertop or something that's lower, the more horizontal your body becomes, the harder you make these for your shoulders and your chest and your triceps. So again, make sure it's challenging you today, but I'm gonna show this version on the wall. Hands are in front of your chest. Another big thing here, I see a lot of folks go too high with their hands on push-ups. This is not good form. Make sure your hands are low in front of your chest and you come down and back up. Come down, back up. Everybody ready for some wall push-ups? The further your feet are away from the wall, the harder you make it. The closer, the easier you make it. So adjust for what's right for you. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's kick some butt, guys. Wall push-ups. Adjust quickly if you need it. Maybe walk your feet a little bit further out if you want more challenge. Maybe you think about going to the countertop for the next set. I don't know about you guys, but that glazed donut I was talking about, I'm past that. I'm a dripping donut pretty soon. Come on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now, we're gonna do one of my favorite exercises for your core. This is resisted abdominal rotations. What you'll need is a long band. This strip is about 6 feet long. I'm gonna put it around my anchor point. For me, it's just a grab bar that's anchored on the wall. But for you, it might be a post at home, might be a table leg or something that's not gonna move on you, okay? But you wanna be able to put it around an anchor point, and you're gonna face that anchor point. So your chest is facing the anchor point. And I've got the bands around my hand. I'm gonna take my other hand and put it around the hand. So I'm just like this with my hands, okay? I'm gonna slightly bend my knees. I'm gonna rotate to the left, and I'm gonna rotate to the right, okay? I'm gonna try to keep this strictly rotation, like I'm stuck in a phone booth, and the only way I can move is by rotation. So let's get set and ready for this. Feet shoulder width, slight bend in your knees. Let's start our rotations, guys. Whew. Rotate right, rotate left. Remember, if you want this more challenging, step away from the wall or your anchor point. If you want it easier, take a step forward. Last thing I'm gonna mention here, guys, is you see how slow and smooth my motions are? I'm not allowing that band to snap me back. You're gonna lose the best value of the exercise if you go too quickly on the way back in. Let's go, guys. Keep rotating. Feel your core having to help rotate you. Okay, that's where your power's coming from right now, right in your midsection. We got 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, guys. The last one of the block. Keep that band where it is. You're gonna need that for this one. This is what I call skiers. So you're on the slopes. It's the middle of winter, depending on where you're at. You're gonna have that band wrapped around each hand this time. Your feet are a little bit narrower than shoulder width, okay? You're gonna take your bands like they're ski poles, and you're going down. I know this isn't exactly how you ski, but you get the idea. You're gonna reach forward, pull those poles back. Reach forward, pull those poles back, like you're grabbing the snow and you're propelling your body forward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Notice I'm pushing my butt back and down. I'm keeping my back flat though. I'm not doing this, right? I'm not arching or curving my back. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Get that squat in there too. You guys are looking great at home. Kudos to you for making it to this workout today. Getting your workout in, you're never gonna regret a workout that's completed, right guys? Never happens, but you always regret the workout that you didn't do. The times you skip when you shouldn't have. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew, grab some water. That was round 1. We've got one more time through that block. One more time. So we're gonna start back at the top with our wall push-ups. So after you're done with that water, let's head to hands in front of your chest. I'm gonna go a little further out with my feet, make it a little more challenging this round for myself. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go, wall push-up time. Keeping your head and neck in neutral is an important feature here too. See a lot of folks keeping their eyes on the wall and kinking their head and neck back. None of that here, guys. Head and neck in neutral. Like you're trying to get your forehead towards the wall or the crown of your head. We got 5. We got 4. We got 3. We got 2. We got 1. And right to it, guys. Grabbing a hold of your band. You're gonna have the band in one hand, wrap it around, and your other hand just comes in to support it. Take a step away, feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna be going into our resisted rotations. Smooth and controlled, just like we talked about last time. Let's go, guys. Smooth and controlled. Whew. Rotate, rotate, good. Good quality reps, quality over quantity. Get that power from the core. Slow it down on the way back in. If anything, guys, if I was in your living room with you and you asked me, what can I do better? It would probably be slow it down. A lot of you guys going a bit too fast on motions like this. You can even take it slow motion to get more bang for your buck. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done, guys. Last one. Going back to our skiers. Grab a hold of your poles. Feet are on the ground. Take your pole, dig in, propel your body forward. 3, 2, 1, your clock is on. Squat it down, up. Squat it down, up. Very good, guys. Go at the pace that you feel is a good challenge for you. Consistent breathing. We got 15 seconds, 14, 13, come on guys, 12, you got this, 11, 10, you can do it, 9, 8, don't stop on me early, 7, 6, 5, oops, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax you guys. Guys, that was block number 2. We're gonna call that a wrap, my friends. We're gonna start into a little bit of a cool down. Bring your arms across your chest just the same way we started. You're taking a step to the right and a step to the left. Hopefully that was a session that you could squeeze in at some point throughout your busy day. Feel better about your body moving, your heart pumping, everything saying thank you. Your heart's saying thank you, your lungs are saying thank you, your muscles are saying thank you. I'm saying thank you. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Rotate from right to the left. Very nice. Now start to think about what else, what outside of your workouts are you potentially starting to work on? Maybe it's water consumption. Maybe it's good solid sleep at night. Maybe it's healthy eating. Maybe it's positive relationships with other people. But think about your quality of life outside of these classes. You've already started to make steps into exercising on a somewhat regular basis, I hope. But again, other things that you could consider doing to make sure you have the energy for good quality exercise would be something like sleeping, right? Everybody's felt lethargic or tired if they miss a good quality sleep. It's so much easier to skip a workout the next day if you're not sleeping well. Guys, go ahead and have a seat. We're gonna do a couple more cool down stretches here. I want you sitting towards the edge of your chair. Sit up tall and just go ahead and pop a leg forward, toe pointed up, and just reach it on down. Staying hydrated. So key, you guys, so key. Make sure you're getting plenty of water on a daily basis. Your goal is probably gonna be somewhere about half of your body weight in ounces. Go ahead and switch sides. Again, half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you're shooting for about 100 ounces of water a day. If you weigh 150 pounds, you're shooting for about 75 or more ounces of water a day. So again, everybody's a little bit different, but that's a good rule of thumb to shoot for. Let's go ahead and sit back in your chair, cross an ankle over the top. And I want you just to gently lean forward over the top here. Feel that stretch into your glutes, into that hip. Take some deep breaths here, guys. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're ready, go ahead and switch up sides. Leg cross. Leaning forward, inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Let that leg relax. when you're ready, both feet flat on the ground. Last thing, all together, guys, sitting up tall. I want you to take a deep breath in. We're gonna inhale for 5 seconds. We're gonna hold the top for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna exhale together for 5 seconds. So everybody, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And exhale. Guys, thank you for joining this class today. Appreciate having you. Hopefully we'll see you again next time. Make it a great day, guys.